What is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing to the full drop list for this week, which is week 8 of the full winter season. And for this week we have the Fox Racing collaboration, which I don't know whether I should be happy about or excited about or kind of like yay, because this is going to be the third collection I believe that we've had from them, or the third collaboration overall with them for a collection. And yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do in terms of pieces or releasing pieces, so I understand that there are some limitations, but yeah, it's been hit and miss to the reactions. There have been people who are happy, there have been people who really aren't, but to be honest, I haven't really looked through it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get straight into it, and let me know down below whether or not your items from last week or not have arrived, and what you think of this week. But yeah, let's go. Okay, so let's just jump straight into it and go over the pieces. Currently there are obviously other pieces above because they've had more time to get likes, dislikes, so on and so forth. So yeah, they'll be ahead of the Fox Racing collection until we actually get to those parts, but you could already sort of see them. So the top item for this week currently, or just so far, is going to be the square mini towels. This is because of the like to dislike ratio. So yeah, they're mini towels. That's about it. As you can see, they do have store locations, I believe it is, going across the top. So yeah, that's about it. So we can move straight on to the satin applique hooded sweatshirt as well as the sweat pant. Personally, I like the colorways and I like the overall like execution of this piece, or the pieces in general. As you can see, it's obviously quite thick because of the logo. So yeah, I do definitely like the pink. Personally, I also think that the olive is a great colorway, but yeah, that's probably about it for me. What's wearable might be like the black or navy or maybe the grey in the sweatpant, but just for me personally, I do like that in the hoodie. So yeah, from there we have the Max L cassette tapes. They are a 5-pack, and yeah, I mean, they're just blank cassette tapes in the end, so if you have anything to use it, you know, go ahead at the end of the day. I do have actual cassette tapes. It's just that I don't have anything to put them into to use, but I mean, it's quite cool, and they are very fragile at the end of the day too. Sort of like VHS, you know, don't pull it out, because that's what I did when I was younger. You learn the hard way with things like that. We then have the first piece from the Fox Racing collection, which is going to be the goggles. A little bit different because we've also got sort of like a face guard, face mask. I don't know what you'd call it in the end. It's cool that they're doing it. Personally, I'd probably say the black colourway looks cleaner as an overall, but red and white is sort of the famous Supreme colours, so they're more known for it. So it could go either way in that hand. It just depends on the retail. I obviously remember the last ones that I picked up. It's crazy what happens when you're just going for something just to go for it and not really thinking about anything past that. I don't know why I ended up buying them in the end. Obviously I sold them, but yeah, it's really dumb. This week we're also blessed by some HR Geiger pieces coming out as well. So personally, I think it's quite a decent-ish week. It's just that some of the items I'm not really a massive fan of. Like the Fox Racing jersey, I think is okay. Black colourway probably. I just don't know about this whole snake skin looking design they've got going on. I thought we moved past this sort of stuff a little bit ago, and for me it's just a bit eh. As far as the jacket is looking, I think it's quite cool. Definitely any of the colourways I think are cool for it. The one that probably stands out the most is going to be like the blue colourway or the yellow and black, but the most wearable would either probably be the black or the yellow or black, I think. I don't know. We then have a lightweight balaclava also dropping from it. I already picked one up like last year, which I use, so I don't really have a need for another one. Yeah, again, I'd probably just say black colourway or the blue. God, I'm just not a fan of it. I'm really not. We then move on to a piece that I am a fan of, which is going to be the HR Geiger Camp Cap, which, yeah, I think is amazing. It's great. Probably the green colourway is like standout, but the more wearables probably going to be the like black/white colourway in the end, which I think is, yeah, most probably. If it has a good retail, like 46, that wouldn't be terrible, but you'd have to see what they actually put it for, because they could do like a 50 something, couldn't they, with like taking like a collaboration into the like aspect or into the wheel of it. But yeah, moving on from that, we then have a small box crew neck dropping this week. Some very like earth tones kind of. But they're a lot darker and also kind of paler than the standard that we get for this, which I kind of like because they're not as bright and vivid and out there and like, hi, this is me type of colours. They're very much more so low key, and I think more so working for the like fall winter months. I would feel more like neutral tones. I just feel like they're a bit better. We then have the Digi short sleeve top. It's just going to have a higher retail because of the fact it's a short sleeve top. It's cool that they've gone for this different, design. Obviously, Digi, you can guess what it is. It's cool. But yeah, embroidered logo's great, but I'm just not a massive fan of it as an overall. We then have the HR Geiger embroidered work jacket. Embroidered, great, loads of work. Personally, I think the black colourway is going to be the standout one. Red's fine, but it's just, I don't really need to explain it overall. We then go into pieces that don't really have too many likes as an overall, so we can start off with the Fox Racing 6 panel, which actually I thought was okay, mainly in the black and the blue colourway, but maybe that's me. I feel like they'll really age quite well over time, just dependent on their retail. Don't be like £60. But yeah, I do. We then have the Jacquard down puffer jacket, obviously HR Geiger design. I think they're cool-ish. I don't know if many people will be wearing them, I'm not going to lie. They're very in your face. I think that obviously the black colourway is low key, which is a good thing for it. But the green is obviously very standout, and I don't know if people are in their like standout mood or whether they're in their very like, I don't want this to be as bright sort of feeling for things nowadays. It's very hard to tell what people like and don't like in terms of like loud or not being so loud. We then have the Jesus Peace S logo New Era. This isn't my favourite New Era, I'm not going to lie, for obvious reasons. It's just, no. I'll just move on from it for the washed flannel 6 panel, which I actually do like a little bit, I'm not going to lie, mainly in the black or like the green colourway. The navy's okay, but I just like the different font colour underneath. Just something different, just a little change, but yeah, I just don't know how it would feel with what the material is. And for the last couple of items, we have the Fox Racing pant. I don't know, I'd probably say black colourway. The HR Geiger ragline long sleeve top, I'd probably say black colourway again. The sweater and the double knee, yeah, I don't know if people are going to be buying them, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, ooh, that's a difficult one, because it's got the same, like, colours or tone as, like, the Crow, but it's just that the theme is way different. The handwriting Jacquard denim shirt, yeah, no, I'd probably just say black colourway for anything. And the twist beanie, black colourway if that's, I mean, yeah, maybe over time it might age well, black colourway, but overall it's just a bit eh. So as per norm, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, what you're going to be going for. I don't think there's sign up this week, so you could probably just go and queue in store. But yeah, let me know. Obviously, I'm expecting something like these square mini towels, which probably have a decent sellout time, and possibly a couple of other items coming down the list. But overall, it feels like there's a lot of substance for this week. There's a lot of like decent items. I say items, not decent as an overall, but it just feels like within that there are a couple that aren't so great that kind of will change people's opinions, or people's opinions will definitely shift because of them. But yeah, I don't know, it feels like we might have a couple of slow sellout items this week, or a majority will be, but that's just my opinion. Obviously yours might differ, which you can let me know. But yeah, that is just going to cover it from me, so I do hope that you have a good rest of your day. Other than that, I'll see you all next time. Peace.